Hello Gemini, and welcome to your Loving Connections Tarot Guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is you want. Put your feet up, get yourself comfy. We are looking at loving connections. This can be romantic, platonic, friendships, anything to do with love and connections for the next month, okay, through the rest of July and into August. And this is good for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross watching. All right, let's bring the camera down then and let's have a look what we've got. I want to start with the tarot. Okay, this is the Tarot of Dreams, and we are looking for love and connection guidance for my Geminis, please. Thank you so much. Let's see what we've got for you. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Coins. We're working on something. Okay, that's the worker card with the Sun. Nice. And the Six of Coins, the card of receiving. Nice. All right, let's find out some more. We've got the Seven of Swords with strength in the middle. All right, the central card is strength with the World. Something major is finishing off. We've got the Tower. Yes, something is definitely happening here. And with Justice and the Emperor. Wow. Wow. Blimey. Gemini. I mean, some of the big planets have just gone into your sign, so there's a lot of energy going on for you. But we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9 major arcana cards. Blimey. Okay, right, let's get you some themes. All right, this is the wisdom of the oracle. Tell me about Gemini and loving connections, please, because there's something big going on here. All right, we've got the Thinker card. Taurus had that. That's interesting. All right, so we're thinking things through. And what's the animal totem about love in relationships, love and connections for Gemini? That's the one we want because it fell out. Okay. Coyote, trust in divine detours. Okay. And your affirmation, these are mine from hoping to having loving connections. What's the most appropriate affirmation? Love is honest, open, accepting, and kind. I am honest, open, and kind to myself and others. Okay, right. Now, let's start with this one. Be the source of that which you wish to be and have. Love is honest, open, accepting, and kind. So are you the source of that? Okay. Am I honest, open, and kind to myself and others? Because when I am, that will reflect back to me. So we're getting into this energy of loving, open, honest, kind, right? Then that's going to come back to me, which is beautiful. Now, Coyote, trust in divine detours. Number 16 is a 7. We've also got the 7 of Swords here. Sometimes it can look like we're going the wrong way. And it's not always the wrong way. There's something down that path that we need to grab hold of, find, become aware of, learn from something. This is where we trust in those divine detours, okay? So something's happening here that's making me think. We've got 44 here. This is a master number of my foundations. So I'm thinking through in terms of loving connections, my friendships, my relationships, my family, my partner, my neighbours. You can have loving connections with anyone, can't you? Okay. So I'm thinking through, is it good for me? Does it help my foundation? Does it stabilize or destabilize me? You're thinking things through and you're having a good look at everything, right? Now that's a very helpful and useful thing to do, particularly when we are, I'm listening to what Spirit is saying, when we combine these two, all right? So love is honest, open, accepting, and kind. So I'm looking at, and I know this might sound a bit disjointed, but this is what the information they're giving me. If I'm having a good old think about, is that relationship good for me, healthy? Is it helping me grow? Is it helping me be supporting me in who I am? Or is it trying to squash me, hold me back? We're looking at all of that and we're saying, right, okay, well, if love is honest, open, and kind, are my loving connections those things, right? So you're looking at it and saying, well, actually, that relationship isn't kind at all, and that relationship isn't open, and it's very hidden and very closed, so it doesn't feel very, we like our relationships to be open, that we can share, that we can talk, that we can discuss. And if we feel we can't, I better not tell them that, they won't like it. It's like, we need to have a think about that. Is that good? Is that healthy? Is that right for me? Only you will know, okay? So let's have a look at it then. Ever such a lot of power on the table. I mean, let me just first of all explain the difference between what it means to have so many major arcana cards on the table. Major arcanas, which is the Sun, the Strength, the World, the Tower, Justice, Emperor. These are all the heavy hitters, the big hitters. It means the significant, important stuff in your life. Now, the minor arcana is the day-to-day nitty-gritty that puts the little detail into the big stuff, okay? So you've got 70% here of your reading is the big hitters, which means this is significant. You are really looking at your loving connections, right? How do I get on with my colleagues at work? How do I get on with my neighbours? What's going on with my marriage or relationship? Or if I'm single, what's going on with my relationship with myself? And am I open to meeting somebody new? And if not, why not? You're looking at all of that, and you're making changes from a place of power, which I really like, because the Emperor is here. This is you in your mastery of your power from a place of strength. Now, the central card in any reading that I do, anyway, it's the way I work, is the most significant card because it influences everything around it, all right? Now, having strength in the center, which is your confidence, your courage, your resilience, your determination, your self-belief, it's that solar plexus energy of I can do it. When we have that strength, we can make changes. When we're feeling vulnerable, it's like, oh no, I can't deal with that right now, right? So we're getting into this strength. We're in this power, Gemini. Right now, I'm saying we because I'm a Gemini sun, moon, and moon is your emotions. So in a love reading, we want to look at the moon as well as our sun and our rising, okay? So we're in that power, in that strength to say, right, this is the time for me to think through these relationships and look at how healthy they are for me, or how they're not there, right? I don't have friends. I don't connect with people. Why don't I connect with people? What's going on and what can I do about it? What's holding me back? You're looking at all of that and you're doing the work on it from a place of your strength and from a place of your power. You're working on it. So what are you working on? All right. In terms of love is honest, open, accepting and kind, I need to look at the way I am with myself and then the way I am with others. All right? If I'm not kind to others, they're probably not going to be kind to me. If I'm not open and honest with others, they won't be open and honest with me. So everything begins with you. So you're working on that. And you're looking at what is being hidden, what is being deceitful, all right? That, like I'm saying, for example, I'm not calling you a liar, but you know what I mean when it's kind of, how are you? I'm fine. How's your marriage? Oh, yeah, it's all right. It's like, no, it's shit. No. Right, let's be honest and let's be real. Because if I'm thinking this through, then I need to really look at everything in a very open way. And I need to come up with a strategy and a plan of then what I'm going to do about it. And that's the work that I'm doing. So when we think about the work here, these two together, right? If this was a business, and I know this is a love reading, right? But just bear with, okay? If this was a business, I'd be working on my business and I'd have some kind of strategy and plan of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and where I'm taking it, and why I'm taking it there. I'd have a mission statement. I'd have a real plan, all right? And now the Seven of Swords is the plan, is the mission. What's the mission here? Right, so I'm working on what I want from my loving connections. I'm working on myself. I'm looking at any detours I'm taking. Have I gone off track here? Have they gone off track? If I'm in a long-term relationship, how can we pull that back together? You're coming up with a plan, and then you're allowing the tower to fall on what was cracked, broken, not working, so that it can be cleared, so that it can be balanced, because the justice is next to it. And the justice card is fairness and balance, legal matters. So this could be marriage, divorce, you know, that kind of thing. But it doesn't have to be that, you know, there's something not quite right perhaps in my marriage, and so doesn't mean I want to get divorced. What it means is I'm going to do the work, come up with a plan, and let what perhaps isn't open, what isn't honest, to come forward, and we're both being real with each other, we're being honest with each other, and then what was hidden, that can fall, and we can bring our relationship into balance and into fairness. If this is a family matter, right, to do with parents, siblings, children, rather than a romantic partner, again, the same thing. Am I open and honest with people? Are they open and honest with me? What's the plan to move that forward? If I am single, why am I single? Is it because I'm currently healing from a past relationship and I need more time? That's fine. Take as long as you need. Make sure you're fully healed before you step back out there, because a broken heart within you is going to match you with somebody with a broken heart, and two broken hearts are not really a good start for any relationship. So if that's you, I'm still healing, I need more time, then great. Do the work and allow what needs to heal to fall and heal, so that you can come into your balance. But if you look at it and say, well, I healed years ago, I just got stuck in a bit of a rut, right, then what am I going to do about it to take me out of that rut and be able to help me connect once again with new people and new relationships and new friendships and new connections? So what am I doing? The sun is here next to that Eight of Coins, saying, we know what the sun is. What the sun shines on illuminates. We begin to see clearly. It's also the most positive card in the deck. It's a beautiful, sunny, light, bright, fabulous energy. So I'm allowing the sun to shine on me and in me. I'm allowing my positivity and self-belief to move me through from a place of strength into my fairness and balance and justice. And I'm open to receive. The Six of Coins is the generous provider. All right, it's having more than enough love, connections, respect, value, more than enough connections, more than enough within yourself. It's the universe saying, we're giving you your gifts because you've done the work, because you're in your strength. You're not connecting with somebody out of neediness and desperation. You're connecting with somebody from a place of strength and purpose and power. So the world is here to bring to a close a major ending of what wasn't working, what was broken, what needs to shift forward. If you've been stuck in a rut in your relationship, doesn't mean we have to leave the relationship, but we can get out of that rut, reconnect, and have a fresh start. If we're single and we've been stuck there a long time, we can bring that to a close and we can move on. So if you've been saying, oh, I'm all right, really, and it's not quite true, from a place of strength, we bring that to a close so that we can get into a space where we are all right, really, and we mean it and it's true. But we're doing it from a place of determined power. The Emperor is in charge of his own life. Nobody's going to fix it for you. Nobody's going to make it better for you. It is you making it better from a place of thinking it through, doing the work, coming up with a plan, and then allowing what needs to go to go. So you step into, look at this middle row, 3 major arcana cards, the Sun, Strength and Justice. By you coming into your own light, your own positivity, your own glow up, from a place of strength, courage, confidence, you bring your life and world into balance, into fairness. You may look at other people and say they've got such a lovely relationship, it's not fair, I'm on my own. Well, bringing yourself into that same space takes some work sometimes. Yeah, I read all your comments, you know. And I do often see comments saying, you know, well, I can't manifest, it's not working for me. It's like, right, read my books or somebody else's, doesn't have to be mine. My From Hoping to Having books show you how to manifest, how to align, how to clear your blocks so that you can move into the space that you want, including with loving connections. Read the blue one, From Hoping to Having, the 3 R's. Okay, that will help you, because this Gemini is saying love is available to you. Do the work and go get it. Okay, all right, let's finish off with an angel card for you. Message for my Geminis from the angels, please. This is the Oracle of the Angels. Did I tell you all the cards I use are linked below? Well, they are. Okay, and the links to my books. Okay, and my tea and tarot mugs if you're interested. You are awakening. Look at this coming in from the angels. Awakening. Let me bring it up here. Awakening your heart, opening your heart, awakening your power, your light, your determination. You're in a fantastic energy right now, Gemini. So go for it. Okay? All right, so I'm going to pop up here your money and career readings for the whole of July, and down here your general tarot guidance for July. I'll be back on Friday with the general collective reading for the week. Thank you for joining me, and let me know if you enjoyed this. I don't normally do love readings. Do you want them? Do you want more of them? Let me know. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Lots of love. Take care. Bye-bye.